Welcome to Moon Goddess Tarot. My name is Kat. Aries, this is going to be your reading for March. Remember, these are general. They won't fit everyone's situation. Time is fluid and rules can be reversed. So welcome cross watchers as well as Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Guys, if you're new here, please forgive me. I have a cold, but I wanted to get these monthly readings out in time. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, become a member of my soul family, get notified every time I upload. Aries, March. Okay, Aries. Your challenge for March, the Knight of Wands. So, I feel like, your challenge is going to be more about going with the flow of things, kind of letting things flow in a natural way, kind of having fun, enjoying the moment. I am going to clarify these, so we'll get more information. At the beginning of March, we have the Five of Cups, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Eight of Wands. So I kind of get this sense of this disappointment, but there's kind of this energy of things, moving right along, flowing pretty quickly. But, you have this Five of Cups, so, I'm kind of wondering if there's someone in this dynamic who wants to slow things down or does not want to move so quickly. Again, I will clarify. By the middle of March, you have the Strength, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you've invested a lot of time into something and you're really waiting to see it grow. You're trying to have the patience to kind of wait this thing out. And I feel like that's why this is your challenge, is you want this, stability. You want this, if this is a love situation, you want commitment. If this is, say, a work situation, you want a raise, or you just want something that's going to be really solid here. Now, at the end of the March, we have the Hierophant, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Devil. So, sure, Aries, you could be involved with a Capricorn, but I'm seeing this more as a bit of an impatient energy, because this has been all about time in this. And, you've got another slow card here. And I feel like somebody's just getting really tired of waiting here. To the point it's kind of driving them a little crazy. I feel like somebody wants commitment here and somebody is not stepping up. So let's start clarifying and see what's really going on for you, Aries. Let's start with the Knight of Wands for your challenge. For the Knight of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. For some of you, I feel as though somebody in this dynamic could have went outside of this relationship and, caused it to end. For some of you, I get the sense that this could have ended because somebody is non-committal. There are a few different stories I'm getting here, but ultimately, I feel like this really is about like this. Somebody wants to move quicker. Somebody's just wanting to kind of have fun. Let's look at the Five of Cups. For the Five of Cups, we have Death, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So there was some pain in this situation. I do see healing happening finally, though. But there's still, these remnants of these scars. I do feel like something came to an end here. Um, I feel like somebody may have ended it because somebody didn't want to get hurt. And for some of you, I feel like somebody ended it because it was moving too quickly. Let's look at the King of Wands. For some of you, I also feel like there could have been an indiscretion. For the King of Wands, we have the Empress, the Tower, and the Emperor. For some of you, this could have been a marriage, and for some of you, this could have been someone going outside and a pregnancy may be involved. And for others of you, I just like to throw out some of those possibilities because, cards can have many meanings. But what I'm feeling ultimately is that I feel that in this love dynamic with these energies, there is a good match, but I feel like it wasn't meant to start off in that way. It was meant to start off as something light and playful. And because the energies connected so well, it was a bit frightening to somebody in this situation. Let's look at the Eight of Wands. I feel like it started moving really quickly and someone got scared. For the Eight of Wands, the Devil, the King of Wands again, and the Moon. I do feel like somebody got afraid, okay? I feel like this connection is really intense, and the intensity of it scares somebody here at the beginning. So let's look at mid-March. Let's look at the strength. For the strength, we have Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, and Judgment. I do feel like you guys reconnect by the middle of March. And I feel like things start going better. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles. Perhaps you guys looked and you said, there really is something worth building here, something, that can turn into something worth waiting for. The Sun, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. I do feel like there's something worth waiting for, but I do also feel like there may be outside influences, maybe some competition, or people, you may perceive it to be, competition, by either side. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. But I do feel like there is, happiness here with that Sun and the Nine of Cups. For the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Again, I do feel like there could be a situation where, somebody was, had someone else in the past. I'm not necessarily seeing this as somebody still attached to somebody, but there can be that energy of it still lingering. And for some of you, I feel like this kind of telling me, the original story I was feeling like, just kind of going with the flow and, living life on, the energy terms, energy isn't really on a clock per se, you just kind of live in the flow and enjoy it. Let's look at the Hierophant. For the Hierophant, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So I do feel like there's a lot of love here, but I do think there's kind of a blockage here, and it is about that taking the time thing. And I do feel like somebody wants it to move a little quicker. Excuse me. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles. Because the Pentacle, it's solid energy, but it's slow energy, right? For the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So that's beautiful energy. This is starting to balance out. And I do see progression here. You go from the Knight to the King. And we've got another matching couple here. We've got, the King and Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign. The Hermit here, you could be dealing with a Virgo. All the energies are on the table. I try not to call out signs too much because people get really, invested in hearing if their person sign comes out. But, this is a progression. This is leading up to something. Let's look at the devil. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Capricorn for sure. For the devil, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, this person can still be attached to somebody. There could have been a marriage, a baby mama issue, something like that. Like, again, I don't really see this person as being here, but I almost see like the energy of a person here. But ultimately, what I'm kind of thinking here is that somebody needs to be good on their own before they can commit to the full thing, to offer that pinnacle, whether this be getting out of a situation or getting their finances in order. By the end of the month, I see some progression and I see some working on that. Let's get a final message from Spirit and wrap this up for you, Aries. Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Moon. It's funny, you have two sevens, the star underneath that. So I do see some healing there. I also see some wishes coming true. I see a heightened sense of spirit here, but I think somebody's definitely being defensive. They're up in their head a little bit because of some confusions, because of, again, I do get that sense of like this lingering energy of something from the past. Could have been a relationship, could have been a marriage. Ultimately, I do think that this is progressing by the end of the month and things are going to get a lot better. That Wheel of Fortune came out. That's always a good turn of events. So, just keep doing you, Aries, and remember to live in divine flow because ultimately that's what Spirit wants for us. And when you start to let go of that control a little bit, that's when you're really going to be happy. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you this month. I hope it was your reading. If so, give me a like, claim it, and I'll see you guys next week.